Hello everybody and welcome back to Merm's Better Minecraft episode number 9. This is like my fourth take doing this beginning part because I kept messing something up, but anyways, we're here now. I hope you all enjoyed the little video clip beginning that was inspired by Ethos Lab. If you've never watched him, he's a much bigger Minecraft YouTuber than me. I'll probably put his channel in the description or something if you're interested. He does little clip things like that with music to them, although he does original note block music, which is a little bit extra effort compared to what I put in. But anyways, yeah, it was inspired by him. He's like my main inspiration in doing these videos, so I thought I'd do my little hand at it, and I think it turned out pretty well. I might do more of those in the future, just with a bunch of little clips of me doing things. So yeah. Today's episode is brought to you by Dawson McNeil, who says, "Love the series, my guy. Hope you have a great day." Well, this comment was from like a week ago, so I don't really know what my day was like on that day, but it's pretty good right now. I haven't really done much, but be in the world and record because I normally do this early on in the day. But yeah, thank you. I just want to say really quick that to all of you who have commented, I've gotten a couple nice words on both the last video, and I've gotten a couple on my first episode, which you know, that video's done pretty well. That first one, it keeps going up, so glad people are finding the series and all. And I just wanted to say that I do read all the comments. I don't get very many, so I do read every single one that comes through, so even if it's not featured in a video, I just want to let you know that I see it, and I really do appreciate it, because as a small YouTuber, you know, it can be pretty hard to stay motivated, and so those really do help me like get the motivation to continue making videos, because I probably would have stopped by now if I were still getting like 0 comments and no interaction, you know. So thank you very much is all I have to say to all of you who have left kind comments, including you, Mr. Dawson McNeil. Thank you very much. And let's get going with today's episode of Merm's Minecraft. So, a lot has happened in between, and I'm just going to cover really quick what's going on here. So, I guess we gotta go to sleep first. I'm just going to quickly go over everything that happened in that little clip show. So first of all, we had our cow farm up and running, plenty of cows. We got a bunch of leather from that we used for item frames and for the enchanting setup. So got these guys. I moved our wheat and potato farm over here, which I wanted to mention. We are now fully moved out of the cave base. I did go back and move all the items from the little cave base into here. So we are now permanently in this home. This isn't a permanent farming solution. I do plan to move all this stuff because I want to really decorate this whole area, and not just with, you know, flat ground and farms scattered all over the place. That's not what I consider decoration. So yeah, we got our wheat farm to feed these guys potatoes for ourselves and our baked potatoes. A wandering trader came by, and we got 2 llama friends. I thought I'd just keep them around because they're kind of nice. I'll talk about that backpack in a second, by the way. So yeah, I mean, we could name them or something. I don't know. And then, of course, we finished our enchanting setup. So you go in here. That's actually really good. It does stay. Fortune 3 is our next enchantment. That's really good. Great thing to know. So yeah, we got the enchantment all set up. I moved the bed into here because, as you can see, I removed our whole little setup over there. And we do need to decorate this and this floor. I do want to add some decorations around the outside of both floors. I don't just want empty rooms, so that'll happen eventually. Anyways, in here we got our chests all done and labeled. I want to talk really quick about these two. So you may notice that these chests are 2 different colors, and that's because the chests that we were using before, the acacia chests and the spruce chests, well, it turns out that mod got removed, and those chests got converted into these like standard chests, basically. And so when I went to craft new chests, they were entirely different designs, and this is the new oak chest, which it's the most similar. If I look up here, chest, you know, this is, where is it? I think it's these ones. Spruce chest, like the other ones look very out there, I guess. So I crafted the one that looked most similar, and it was this. If this bothers people a lot, I don't know. I don't know what to do because we can't really get more of these. So this was the best I could do. This was the closest I could get it. It doesn't bother me that much, me personally, but if it bothers people, then I might change it. We'll see. Maybe we can make this little alcove into something else. I moved these down here. I made a nice little table out of an acacia door and some trapdoors. If you've never used trapdoors in your building before, by the way, highly recommend. They're definitely a very useful thing in building in Minecraft. I took some strip logs, put them around here, anvil on top, which I used to repair the sword, although it's already pretty low, and I'll show you the reason for that later. As you notice, I put in the kilns. Now, so there's 2 kilns, and I discovered something about them that I'll show you in a minute, but I just want to finish talking about this stuff first. So here we got glass item frames. So these they look like that without anything in them. You just put an item in. Great. Something cool I noticed about these that I wanted to go over really quick was that normally in Minecraft, you know, if you did this to a chest and you click right here, it does that, right? And you have to kind of click from the side. But with these, you actually have to hold shift to turn the items, which means that if you just click right through, you can open the chest, which is actually really cool, and I like that a lot out of those glass item frames. Which mod added that again? Quark. Good job, Quark. Quark. I don't know. Yeah, because those are pretty cool. But anyways, now that we've gone over that, I need to go over really quick that I actually already recorded most of this Worms Minecraft episode, and then I noticed that my mic was muted because when doing the little clip show, I turned my mic off, and I never turned it back on, and I didn't realize until it was too late. So, yeah, I was a little defeated by that, but, so a couple things have happened that I wanted to go over really quick. I crafted a backpack, so, and I just want to go over. So if you click with an empty hand, there it is. The crafting recipe looks like this. Now there's 3 different kinds. So there's this, which is what we have, the regular backpack, just some leather, gold. Great. There's the ender backpack, which I'm assuming is connected to your ender chest. I'm going to guess that those are the same, but I'm not entirely sure that that's how it works. We'll probably look into that in the future. The only thing stopping us is we don't have any place. So, and then there's another right, which I'm going to assume is just a size increase. But again, I don't really know. But when we get to netherite stuff, we'll definitely make the netherite backpack. And so you craft it, you can equip it, and all you do is hit the B key, and it opens up your backpack. And if you shift right click on the ground with an empty hand, it places it on the ground. So that's pretty neat. So yeah, that's the backpack we got. And what else did I want to go over? Oh yeah. Okay, so with the kilns, right? I recorded this whole little public service announcement about the kilns. I think I'm just going to do a voiceover over the stuff I already recorded. Even though it has, like, my original voice isn't there, I'm just going to record, like, myself talking over it. So, yeah, enjoy my kiln public service announcement. Alright, it's time for the kiln public service announcement. So, let's take a look at this lovely clip I recorded. We're going to get some coal, that's right, we're going to start coaling up in the kiln here. Got some sand out. Oh yeah, we're putting some coal. Oh my gosh, look at that, the sand, it's going at the same speed in the kiln and the furnace, even though it's supposed to go at double speed. What's going on? What? That's so crazy. Oh my god, the kiln really sucks. Oh, we're gonna look at oh yeah, it says 5 seconds. That's crazy. Oh, and you might notice that it used double the fuel. What? What the heck is that? This kiln blows. Oh, we're gonna grab some beef. It's beef time. Wasting some more coal on the kiln. Oh, we're gonna put it in the smoker just to show you. Oh, look at how fast that goes. That's what the kiln is supposed to do. But it just doesn't do that. Instead, it just eats up double your fuel. Alright, so that's my PSA on the kiln. This is my after edited in voice over. Hopefully it was good. The kiln is bad. It doesn't do anything any faster. It just uses double the fuel. It sucks. Now, enjoy the rest of the Merms Minecraft episode. Alright, I hope you enjoyed the little kiln public service announcement. Just so that everybody in the future can avoid using kilns, because they're broken, obviously. So, anyways, you might be wondering where we are. So, the first time I recorded, I forgot to mention it this time around, but I mentioned that the one thing we need to complete our enchanting journey is a reliable source of experience. And so, I set out to find the drowned spawner that I found while looking for the spheres from a couple episodes ago. But while doing that, I encountered something else. So, in one of the updates, the terrain generation changed and produced these chunk borders that you see here. And those are going to be all over our world. Unfortunately, that's just kind of how it's going to be. I don't love them, but whatever. And in doing that, found that bad boy. That's right, we're going to be making a mob farm. Now, it's something a little different than vanilla. It is just going to be a vanilla styled spawner. But, hold on, where'd that other torch go? Anyways, it spawns these guys, dread zombies. Oh, he took my torch. So, with the dread zombies, we're going to make a farm. So I started building the farm, and that's when I realized that my mic was muted, which was really great. And I should also mention, up here, I made a little setup. Here's our loot, which includes these things, Aether Dragon Eggs. And so I didn't know dragon mounts were in this, but I think it's cool that they are. We got a saddle too if we need that for those, I'm not really sure. Got a name tag, taffy, which is just food, can't be used in anything. A couple of music discs, and yeah. So that's what we got from that. I know it's kind of underwhelming that you didn't get to see me clearing the dungeon and all, but unfortunately, it just can't be that way this episode, which kind of sucks, because I did think the first recording went pretty well, but whatever. Just gotta deal with it. So, yeah, I'm gonna be building a vanilla-styled mob spawner. I'm not a technical genius of this game, I'll warn you right now, in case you're into building farms and all that, but here's one thing I want to do is I want to drop them off this cliffside, because I think it would be kind of fun. So I'm going to try and incorporate that into the farm. And because most of this episode was taken up by the clip show and my little intro, I think I'm just going to do a little time lapse of me building the farm, and then come back and show you the finished product and just kind of go through what I did. So yeah, I think that's the plan for now, and I'm gonna get to doing that. So enjoy my little time lapse with music of me building this thing. Okay, welcome back. So we got our mob farm here. It's not great if I'm being honest, but I got a plan to make it better in the future. So like I said, I'm just gonna walk you through a little bit of what I did here. So I cleared this out and made a pretty standard water room. We got our spawner there, blocks all the way up so they don't spawn on top. This is to block the sunlight, which is a problem you normally wouldn't have with a mob spawner, but this one is kind of funky in its generation, so I had to put that there just in case, because I know they got stuck there once before. But so yeah, that's just a fail-safe. Yeah, and then they go down there, go through here, as you can see, water, and then they go up this bubble elevator. Very high because they have a lot of HP, so that goes way up there. And then this is where one of the faults of our system come in, as you just saw. They don't always land in there. Now, yeah, obviously I could just build a tube all the way down and that would fix the problem, but one thing I really wanted was to watch them drop, so I'm just going to keep this little thing in. Yeah, it's not good for efficiency at all, but I don't mind, and I may be able to find a solution to that later. And as you notice, oops, could have died doing that. So you go down the scaffolding, here they are. So you can see that his HP is actually 4.1. I think you can see also that they have a 1.5 of armor, which I didn't foresee because I calculated how much I would need to drop them, and it's not right because they have armor. So they have a little bit too much HP. And the amount of hits it takes to kill them is kind of random, so I think I might just put a bunch of like stone swords or something here, just to make it, I guess, a little easier to farm. And then the other big problem, and this is the one that I think I have a solution to, but I want to save that for another episode probably, is when they go along here, I need a way to stop that water, so I use a sign, but then what happens is they get stuck in the bubble elevator. And my initial solution to that was the scaffolding, and I thought they'd just, want to run right past me, but like I said, the bubble elevator hits them upwards, so they can't actually move towards me. So they'll get stuck in there a lot. And so what I found was a block called a spring launcher. I was looking through some stuff, and this just propels entities. Like, it just launches them. So I think if we put one of those at the end of there, like on a little clock, and we just, like, you know what I mean, we just kind of flung them towards the bubble elevator, then that might be more consistent and make it way more efficient. But the problem is the recipe, because we don't have access to this much slime. So I think that's going to be a future thing that'll really improve the efficiency of this. I think this can definitely be way better. Right now it's pretty inefficient, but I think it's good enough to work with, and that's about as much as I'm going to do with that on this episode. Now I have one last thing to do before I end, so I'll meet you back at the home. Another great sunset in the world, and I have one last thing to do. Wait, was that not Fortune 3 like a second ago? Like last... what? Wait, is it only on iron things? This is messed up. So you're telling me if I... what? If I put the... what? Why is it only Fortune 2? Oh my god, this is messed up. Alright, hold on. Let's look at some maybe grab some more lapis. Oopsie. Yeah, that'll be enough. Okay. Fortune 2, Fortune 2. Fire protection. Feather falling 3, that might be worth. Yeah, Pain of Arthropods 4 and 3. I think we take the feather falling 3. That's pretty good. And now you have vein mining. That could be interesting. Vein mining, huh? Pain of Arthropods 4 again. Should we throw vein mining on a pickaxe? Let's try it. Okay, vein mining was all we got. And that's an efficiency 4. Okay. Real quick before the episode ends, let's check out some vein mining. Let's go mine a vein of something. And right, there's going to be a key for it. Vein mining activate. Let's do the tilde. This will for sure be interesting, though it won't really help much for mining. I'm not sure when I use this. Okay. What should we get a vein of? Let's fix the lighting error there. Let's vein mine. Give me a cool block down here. All I'm seeing is granite and diorite. That's a cool little lava pit. Love the caves. Love the caves. I may explore this cave more with a... yeah, I'm gonna explore this cave someday. Alright, I guess let's just grab a vein of granite then. May use that in the future. Alright, here we go. That... am I crazy or did that not do very much? That only did a little chunk. Well, okay, vein mining seems to be a little underwhelming, but I don't regret getting it. Testing out new things is really cool, and we may have a good use for that in the future, so... anyways, I'll just end it right here. That'll be it for today's episode of Merm's Minecraft. Thanks for all the kind words in between episodes, and sorry about the delay. You know, I say this all the time, but really it's hard for me to put out these videos all the time, so... yeah, thanks for understanding about that, and thanks for all the kind words. I'm really hoping that I can eventually, hopefully one day, put more time towards making these videos. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope you had a great time watching Merm's Minecraft. See ya.